Spanish-American War, 1898, the 114-day war that changed America forever. Part 1. In 1898, the world watched as two nations stood on the edge of war. One was an old empire that had ruled vast colonies for centuries. The other was a young nation, growing stronger with every passing year. No one expected the coming conflict to last just 114 days. But those few months would reshape the map of the world and transform the United States into a global power. This is the story of the Spanish-American War, a war fueled by politics, revolution, powerful newspapers, and one mysterious explosion that shocked an entire nation. To understand why the war began, we must first travel to the island of Cuba. For nearly 400 years, Cuba had been ruled by Spain. While Spain controlled the island, many Cubans dreamed of independence. They wanted freedom from colonial rule, but every rebellion was crushed with brutal force. By the 1890s, the Cuban struggle for independence had become increasingly violent. Spanish forces rounded up civilians into camps where disease and hunger spread rapidly. Thousands of innocent people died, and horrifying reports reached the United States. American newspapers printed dramatic headlines and disturbing illustrations every day. Many stories were exaggerated or impossible to verify, but they stirred powerful emotions among the American public. Citizens demanded that their government take action. The United States also had major economic interests in Cuba. American businesses had invested millions of dollars in sugar plantations, railroads, and trade. Continued fighting threatened both American lives and investments. Meanwhile, President William McKinley hoped to avoid war. He believed diplomacy could solve the crisis and repeatedly urged Spain to grant Cuba greater autonomy. But events soon spiraled beyond anyone's control. In January 1898, the American battleship USS Maine sailed into Havana Harbor. Officially,